I beg your pardon.
The problems.
Mm-hmm.
Madam, please, concerning the problems with definitions, I want you to throw more light on the too narrow and the too broad.
I have thrown so many lights on it. Have you engaged the lecture? Please, the lecture video, have you seen it?
Yes.
You haven't?
I've seen it.
What did you hear in the lecture? Plus the interactive sessions that I have uploaded on the channel. If you go to the playlist on my channel, you get so much content on that. Have you played it?
I've played it.
Yeah, so how did you understand the too narrow and too broad? I use several examples because otherwise I will have to say the same thing again and record this one also and go and add to it. Then you will have so many videos on just this topic to engage. So let me see where you understand it up to. Then I can help you clarify. How do you understand a definition that is too narrow?
When a definition is too narrow, the definition doesn't cover all the things that correctly belongs in the denotation of the word.
What does that mean? You just quoted someone, myself or maybe another colleague. But what does that mean? So you explain it for me to understand.
Okay, madam, please, when they say that, for example, if they say a bachelor is an unmarried man.
Go ahead. What has it done? What about it makes it now? Don't let anybody be. If you want to listen to the person, then listen. So, but whilst you are talking, you are listening. It's that one doesn't help. Tell me how you understand it. I want to use what you know to give you meaning. That's why I'm doing that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what I can say about this is that if you don't know a bachelor, you look at the definition they gave in the.
So I'm saying the definition said, look at an unmarried adult man, isn't it? By your definition. And so if you see anything called bachelor, you would think that thing is an unmarried man. But there are things called bachelors that are not even human beings. Can you see that?
Yes, madam.
An economics degree, your first degree in econs will be a bachelor's in econs. That is not an unmarried man's degree. There is a button called the bachelor's button. It's a button. So if I say, get me the bachelor's on the table, are you going to look for an unmarried man? No. That's why we can diagnose. Diagnosis means what we find wrong with something. You know, when you go to the hospital, the doctor will diagnose the ailment that you have. So we can diagnose a definition and say it is too narrow. And by that, we only mean that whatever word is being defined over there, we have restricted our meaning. The meaning is the definitions that we have given to the definient, the unknown word. Have you seen? We have restricted it so much that we have left out some legitimate members. When we leave some things out that should be there, then we say we have what? Narrowed the definition. But your definition says a bachelor is so and so. So it means, I said, but your definition says a bachelor is an unmarried adult man. It means that I'm saying if you don't know bachelor, look at what? An unmarried adult male. It means anytime you hear bachelor, you will think of only what? An unmarried adult male. But there are things that are included in the name bachelor that haven't been captured. That's why we would diagnose this as an example of a narrow definition. If I say a dog is a four-legged animal, my brother, I'm telling you that if you don't know a dog, Isaiah, look at any four-legged animal. What is wrong with this one? Please tell me, sir. What is wrong with this, sir? Are you there, Isaiah?
Yes, no.
You know, a dog is a four-legged animal, four-legged animal. If I say, if you don't know a dog, look at a four-legged animal. What have I done? What is wrong with this, my definition, this meaning that I gave you for a dog?
The definition is okay. I can say that.
You tell me what is wrong with it. I'll show you the label to give to it. You are struggling with the labeling. So if you know that, if you have the understanding, then I'll tell you that. So this one is what we mean by that. So answer the question I've asked. Okay. If I say a dog is a four-legged animal, you don't know dog.
Okay. So if so if you don't know a dog, you can, if you see any animal who has four legs, then that means that animal is a dog.
What is wrong with that? You see that now any animal passing with four legs, goat cry when it is coming, you see there goes a dog. It means my definition was too wide, was too broad. It included too many things that shouldn't be there. Okay.
Okay.
If I say a human being is a man, I'm saying if you don't know human being, look at man. What about sisters and aunties and babies? Even boys, they will all be left out by the way you defined human being. If I say human being is a man, and I tell you it is a definition, this could be a factual, but suppose I say diagnose the definition below, it means the person is using it as a definition. The person is using it to give meaning to someone. The person doesn't know human being. This is your word, human being, what it is? Oh, human being is a man. I'm saying if you don't know human being, look at man. Haven't I left some legitimate members out? I have. So this definition becomes narrow. But if I say a man is a human being, that also has a problem. A man is a human being. So what is man? Then someone says man is a human being. I'm saying that if you don't know man, look at human being. You see human being, you have seen man. Your mother is entering the room, you say that is man. Because she's a human being. But she is not man. So the second one, where I said man is a human being, is broad. If I took it to be a definition, this is factual, but if I took it to be a definition, I said man is a human being. It means I'm saying if you don't know man, look at human being. The small girl that is going to buy at a woman's place, when she's passing, you see, hey, there goes man, because she's a human being. So that one will be broad. Is that okay?
Yes, dog.
We'll practice the rest. Where there are overlaps and all that, you're welcome, sir. I want to take the next person. There was another handle. All of a sudden, it shut down. If you have a question, kindly raise your hand, please, respectfully, so I can address you. He said, please, who is the rep to this course? Oh, we had a class rep, Gifty, we had a class rep the first day of interaction. Please, if you are a class rep, identify yourself, eh? If you are the class rep, I have it on a file, the first meeting, but I think that we haven't been able to, because it is online, but your TAs are also there. So if you need any help, if I knew what you wanted the class rep for, then perhaps I could have, because this one will not meet in person anyway. It's an online taught course throughout. So everybody will be fighting for their head, sort of. Then we have TAs assigned to each group also. Okay. But during our first interactive session, I asked for people who would want to represent the group. I think there was one for each. I don't know what that would be for. Maybe to bring readings to you, or I don't know. So let me know what the concern is in your search for a class rep, and I can help.
So, madam, please, who is group first year for City Campus?
Who is what?
Group first year for City Campus.
What does the course site say? Have you visited Sakai?
Yes, madam.
Did you look at the course overview?
Yes, please.
What did it say? your TA is. Is it Michael, my friend? Is it Michael that is
Isaiah.
hot like that?
No, please. Isaiah.
No,
Isaiah.
no,
Okay.
that's not Michael.
No, there are two Michaels there. The one who asked the question was Michael.
Isaiah.
Was Michael.
Michael Awintin. Yes, please.
Okay, so I'm going to share my WhatsApp, my Sakai screen. You see, if you don't do that, you see that you're looking for a TA to do that job for you. If it says there are no TAs, stop disturbing me. I'm learning. I'm teaching. If it says there are no,
Please, I didn't say there are no TAs. I was speaking about course rep.
Yes. It was a slip. That's what I'm actually going to say.
Yeah.
Move from here. The little ones, come on, move. Get up. Go to the room.
Who's worrying her?
The little ones. I'm not in the office today. They are making me say to report. I have to say to you.
These kids.
Yeah. But, excuse me. I was saying that because there is no colleague of yours to do all the running around for you, which would normally happen in every course. Sometimes people struggle. I am going to share my own Sakai overview for all of us to see, my dear friends, so that you make that a habit. Because you may not be that lucky in other courses, especially those that are taught online. And now you do only 6 weeks. So even the idea of having a course rep that is running around to go and get things done for you, even for city campus for the records, this form that you bring for us to sign, all of those things, students are not supposed to do them any longer. It is a concern because they want the student, whether class rep or no class rep, to also sit and learn, So if you don't take up some of the responsibilities yourself, you will lose out. The painful thing is some of the things may not be just some trivial matter like this, where you just want to know who your TA is for the group 4. But it might be something substantive. Look at my screen now, I've shared it. UGRC one. I'm at my Sakai site now.
Doc, please, before you begin, I want to say something. I have an IA at exactly 10 a.m.
Yes, please.
So I would like to exist for now.
Oh, please.
Next week.
I even wish that no one said anything. It would have ended quietly, cry. Okay, so please feel comfortable. The thing is, I'm here to take questions.
Okay.
And respond to them for you. Okay. I don't know who is there. It's only because I know you in philosophical questions as my rep. That's why I can make you out easily. Otherwise, you won't even know who is here, who isn't here. Some may be here and they're not even in my groups and all that. So just feel comfortable about that.
Okay. So I'll watch the video later on YouTube.
I doubt that. Okay, let's see if this will have questions that we should engage. If not, the next video I upload will be on Unit 6.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
I have a question. I have to ask you.
So my dear friend who asked the question about your TA, see, I've shared the course overview. This is the course outline. When you go to syllabus, it's there. I still uploaded it at resources. If you go to your resources here, where I'm highlighting, you will still see course syllabus there. I have put them there so that you can see it. I put it also in the resources for you to see, but the ones at overview were uploaded by our colleague who is coordinating for all the courses. Now, that is group 4. This is group 4 TA, the one who is looking for teaching assistant for City Campus. See, this is Sakai. This is second semester UGRC 150. This is the course code and the title. This is your course instructor, myself. That is my name. That is my email. This is your teaching assistant who has been introduced to you already several times. Even on the platform, she's a co-admin. That's her email. Her contact is there. If you have any questions, you can get her contact. But that is it. This is at Sakai. I didn't have to show you. All these details are there. See the assessment. We went through it during our first session, which is recorded and placed at the video. Okay. That's the assessment. Midterm test. It will count for 30%. Final exam, 50%. That assignment That will be part of your continuous assessment, 20%. I've done all of this with you, and it is in the recorded video. There shall be 2 weekly assignments that will amount to 20%. There will be a mid-sem test during the 4th week, which is the upcoming week, will constitute 30%. The test will be 30 multiple choice. All this that I put that in this long notice this morning to you, I had to do that because people haven't seen this. They will go thinking they are going to do 6 questions or 10 questions before something, So I hope that the person is answered. If you still have a question, you can. Let me take Michael again. Say, go ahead. Your hand is up.
Look, please, my question is like, with the assignment given, it appears on Sakai. So are we answering all
Which
the two
assignment?
or one?
Which assignment? Which assignment? Say, please.
That is the IA.
Which IA? You have to help me. Is it for our group? For our group?
Yes, please. This group 4.
Group 4.
Yes.
Okay, give me a minute. Let me check. Maybe it came twice so that we can.
Yeah.
If it's a mid-sem and it appears twice, then we can take one off. It has to be done only once. So let me view as a student and see what you see. Where is the IA? The IA is not open. Is it the quiz that you are talking about?
Yes, the quiz.
But the quiz, there was did you read the announcement that was sent days before even the opening of the quiz? And dear Michael, if you don't make Sakai, I worry you because this posture there, see, open date for 2 continuous assessment. I posted this 3rd July.
Yeah.
Dear, even that was the date I modified it. Dear UGRC 150 Group 4 City Campus student, open date for 2 continuous assessment exercises, 10% each. Please, did you see 2 continuous assessment exercises?
Yes,
please.
madam.
So my friend who is saying that he sees 2 and doesn't understand why they are 2, may I know why you don't understand?
No, like I was like, probably it might be 2 items or answer the 2.
I trust this finds you well and less stressed to inform you that 2 continuous assessment exercises will be opened on Tuesday, the 6th of July at 12 a.m., by which time all students will hopefully be properly included on the course site and into specific groups so that they can access the assessment. Lecture videos and materials have already been accessible to students via my channel. And I showed you how to get to that. Then the next one says, both assessments. Please mute your mic. Thank you. Thank you. Both assessments will be available for a week. Will be closed on 13 July 2021 at 11:59 p.m. Students should do both assessments, capitalized, highlighted. Big boss, which part of it didn't you see?
I'm now clear, please.
You are not now clear. This posture shouldn't continue because you may lose out. That's all my concern.
Okay.
Assessment to earn their 20% continuous. Note, there is no opportunity for automatic makeup. So do both assessments within the given time. I didn't tell you to add this.
Okay.
But I know students will come and
Thank
Then I finished up by telling you those several people who were asking me, I can't see the mark I have submitted. Why is it I don't? Even some of the people, the way they write to you, if you are not patient a little, it's as if they are talking to their child who didn't close the door when she was stepping out. You have to understand, and this is general. I don't even think I may be addressing any one of such people. When you are addressing your lectures, you have to respect the office, because it's not easy to be engaging students like that. The people teaching you are not your compatriots in any way, respectfully, So you should accord respect. People might be very liberal and straightforward, but why is it that I have finished answering questions and the mark is not there? Who are you talking to? Suppose that the person hasn't even released it. So is it possible to, because the people are dealing with language, those of us doing critical thinking, maybe linguistics and other courses, I teach philosophy and classics. The person is dealing with language. So if you are not cautious with how you are using language, you might get at the person's wrong side. Maybe you didn't intend it. So be cautious. Is it possible to find my marks? Because I'm done with the work, but I don't see a mark there. You ask it. Remember, imperative. Could you pass me the checkbook, please? And it is still, you are asking the person to do, but it is more polite than when you say, pass me the checkbook, close the door, release the results, So that is just a friendly touch. The units to focus on are units 1, 2, 3, and 5. The same for your IA, what you call IA, our midterm test, okay? Then you can send me an email anytime. I don't see any hand. That's why I keep talking and talking and talking. Because I don't think there is any concern. Unless there is. Our friend says he's sorted, so I can move. Beatrice J. Mensa, please go ahead, my dear. Please unmute your mic.
Ma, please, I wanted to know if the exams will be online.
What does the Beatrice? Ma, please call me talk, I beg, eh? Before your
Okay,
mother
sorry.
Oh, don't worry. Just so that your mother doesn't beat me up. See, back to the course outline. So this was a notice to the class, and the course outline is still at overview. This is it. I'm sharing my Sakai now. So perhaps you might see some things differently. But as for the course overview is there. I'm scrolling now. If you go there, you see all the way up. This is course format and delivery. I didn't need to tell people. There are video lecture slides. We'll give you reading materials, and all your assessment, test, assignment, and end of semester exams will all be, the course will be delivered online, mainly through the Sakai e-learning management system. Within a period of 6 weeks is there. But furthermore, you are told, learning outcomes, let's go. All this you should know, that's how you be examined. The final grade for the course will therefore be constituted as follows, blah, blah, blah. But before that, here, look up here. The final exam conducted during the period of the end of semester exam will constitute 50%. The final exam will comprise of MCQs, was that your question? Multiple choice questions and short answer questions. My dear sister, please, was that your question? The mode of the exam?
Ma, Doctor, please, I was asking if it will be online.
That's up here. Still on that same page now. All assessments. Please, can you see my screen? Where is it? I'm sharing a screen. I just hope you all can see this one. All assessments,
Yes, please.
all assessment, continuous and final, will be done where?
Doc, please, online.
By what?
Sakai.
Via Sakai.
Yes.
LMS.
So you go to some. If you ask a certain other colleague of mine who for some reason, maybe legitimate or illegitimate, doesn't mind you, he hasn't done anything to you, because that information was uploaded even before you people were added to the site. So it is reading. And then when you came in, some of us knew that people may come and wouldn't think that there's anything there. So the first announcement I put on your site was this. All these announcements I have uploaded there, some of them are almost repetitive. I just keep repeating and repeating and repeating. The first announcement I told you, introductory note, Zoom link, required text, lecture 1 on Monday. And I told you point by point, go and read everything at overview. I told you so that if you didn't think there is anything to look, you will go and look. Get the reading, the required test. I put it there. I gave you the channel because at that time I had already uploaded content there. I gave you the first link, the WhatsApp link for your group. There's it. I gave you the only Zoom link you will do out for this group the whole semester. That is it here. Then I even mentioned our first meeting. I said, look out for notice on tutorial session because your TAs had to check their schedule for the other courses they are TAing and give you good times. So it wasn't ready at the time I was posting it. I would have put it there. This is my WhatsApp number. This is my email. What else? People would just not read. Anti-Beatrice. But now you know. Okay.
Yes, please. Thank you.
You're welcome. Is there any other question in pedagogy? I'm glad to help. When you go to the channel, where is my YouTube? I wish I could share that. The name is Dr. Nancy Miles Jimfi. But the link will take you straight to it. You go and see a sister B that is wearing some white with her pony there. Some nice sister B. That is the WhatsApp channel. Go to playlists. If you go to videos, you have all the courses I teach. I teach quite a number of different campuses. Okay. So you go to the playlist and choose, this is UGRC, and choose UGRC 150, the one I've labeled UGRC 150. You have everything that you need for your course this semester. The lectures that have been delivered so far on units 1 to 5. I even sent you a compiled revision for units 1 to 5, which I did sometime last year when I engaged group 1 then. Then I was teaching groups 1 and 14 or so. But the content is good. It sums everything up. After you have engaged lecture 1, lecture 2, lecture 3, the videos on the lecture, then you can also engage the interactive sessions that I had with students. As they ask the question, I throw light. They ask, I throw torchlight. Then they come, I add candlelight. Then I was throwing lights left, right, center. They are also there. For all the groups I teach, you can benefit from this. That's why I put them there for you. So then you study alongside the textbook, and you will do fine if you work that way. Okay. So Beatrice, if you are done, then kindly put your hand down. I still see a hand up. The WhatsApp platform, if you are not on it, that is the link I showed you for this group. You will copy the link, paste at your phone, as if you are going to send a message on WhatsApp on your phone. As soon as you paste it, it will become hyper. It will take you straight inside. But on Sakai, I have to copy it. All links are like that, unless they make it hyperlinks at once. But if not, you copy the link and then you paste it somewhere. Then it will become hyper. When you click on it now, it will take you. Okay. So you should be able to join the WhatsApp platform via the link. If you were reading, you would have it already. You recopied and recopied and recopied all over the place. But people just won't read. I don't know how else to help. Okay. So you have TAs. You even had class reps, but like I've told you, there is nothing much that the class rep is going to do. If you expect that you will give the person that tag so that now he will be looking for links and giving people left, right, center, it will not wash in this time, because if the person wrongly sends a link that is meant for, say, another course, the person has disturbed you. So go to the site and be responsible for yourself. So we may have them there ceremonially, but there isn't much they can do. Remember, already we had some challenges as a university for in what adding you people to the site. All the courses, I have a headache with my own philosophy courses because I teach in the thousands. So if 300 people are not on the site, it's a big deal for me. You had to be manually adding those who prompt you so that they can access content. The same happened with UGRC. People perhaps are on the site but not in a group and all that. But thank God for where we have reached. That's what is important. So those of you who had access already to the videos, you just listen to it, you read the content, and then now that we have put you on the platforms, you just go and get your assessment done. All multiple choice so far. Okay. Then Benjamin says, please, what is the difference between operational and ostensive definition? But I have addressed that. Operation, you give the steps to follow to arrive at the meaning of the word, the steps to follow. Whilst ostensive definition, you point to the thing or you demonstrate it to show its meaning. If I want to show you pan logo, I can dance it. All this, I've said it already. If you play the previous videos I've uploaded, you will see that I'm just repeating what I've said over and over again. If I want to show you what pan logo is, it's a dance. I can show you the meaning of pan logo by dancing it for you to see. I'm demonstrating. It's an ostensive definition. I could show you the meaning of Banlugu by pointing to people who are dancing and say, look, see those people over there, what they are dancing is called Banlugu. It's still ostensive. Ostensive definition, you point to or you demonstrate it to give meaning. Operational definition, you give the steps or instruction to follow to reach the meaning of that unknown word. So I could say cake is the food you get when you mix flour, egg, margarine, some nutmeg or something together, whisk it together, mold it, put it in an oven and bake. What you have is cake. I have just given you, if you like, an operational definition of cake. I showed you the steps to take you to the thing called cake. And so I'm giving you its meaning by showing you how it is done. Abina Jennifer says, can you please explain vague? Vague means blurred, indeterminate, imprecise, not specific. So if you describe a definition as vague, then it means the definition is not precise. It's not pointing specifically to something. Mostly because you are using language idiomatically or figuratively or symbolically. You're not being direct in your use of language. You would be vague. If I say she's a flower, that can be characterized as a vague definition. Remember, that is a metaphor in front of you are comparing two things. You can intentionally use the comparison to say something. That girl is a pig. That girl is a pig. You may want to say that she's dirty. It could mean she has put on weight. You could mean she's a glutton. She's eating left, right, center. People say foodian. It could mean she snores. So if I say that girl is a pig, we can criticize that if we wanted to, as what? Vague. But you shouldn't be in a hurry to critique. If I had told you that I am speaking metaphorically, so your unit 3 tells you treat metaphorical statement what? Special. Proverbial statement, special. Why? Because they are intentionally meant to be vague. They are vague intentionally. And when it comes to definitions, when you say religion is the opium of the masses, this is also in your text. What I'm saying, I've said this several times. You go and play the video session. The same examples. I use the same so that you can connect to the discussion easily. Okay. So if I say religion is the opium of the masses, I seem to be defining religion, but opium is something we take in. You can take the drug and put in your mouth.